Hey guys, what's going on? Jab here, and in today's video, Binance reveals Venus, its own project to rival Facebook's Libra coin. Top cryptocurrency exchange Binance is launching an open blockchain project called Venus, focused on developing localized stablecoins worldwide. And guys, this is a pretty big news story because you've probably been keeping up with the Facebook Libra news that's been in the media over the last couple of months, and this is definitely a rival to it. We're going to be diving into this and why this is important a little bit later on in today's video. But before we get to that, guys, we gotta talk about this breakout on Bitcoin. Around 6 or 7 hours ago, around 3 in the morning Eastern Standard Time, Bitcoin did actually break bullish out of this consolidation pattern, out of this pennant here. And while normally these kind of pennants will break bearish, probably having something to do with the backed news and all the exuberance that's in the market because of that, Bitcoin has broken bullish. So guys, we're going to be diving into this, talking about why we broke bullish and looking at some technical indicators and diving into where Bitcoin is going from here, because a lot of things have changed in a very bullish way over the last 7 to 8 hours as a result of this bullish breakout. We're going to be looking at all of those in today's video. And further, guys, we're going to be diving into this because Fidelity's charity arm has received over $100 million in crypto donations. Guys, I am so proud of this community, as the meme goes. I'm really looking forward to diving into this article, so we'll be looking at that a little bit later on in the video as well. But guys, before we dive on into it, I do want to ask you that if you enjoy this video, go ahead and smash that like button. It does help out with the YouTube algorithm a whole lot, helps get the videos ranked, and makes sure that more people can see these videos and we can spread the gospel of Bitcoin. Make sure as well that if you're new here to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. And also remember, guys, that we are still running that sale on the Cryptocurrency Technical Analysis Academy. This sale is going to be running for another 7 days until next Monday. You have exactly 7 days, 168 hours to get into CT2A before this sale is gone for good. So guys, if you haven't already joined the nearly 800 students in the course, check the link in the description down below. Use the coupon code August2019 to get in for $40 off and start learning about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency technical analysis. More on that at the end of the video. Anyway, guys, let's go ahead and dive on into the technical analysis portion of today's video. I'm really excited about the TA portion of today's video because a lot of times there's not a whole lot to talk about in the TA, but today there most certainly is, because as you guys can see here on the 5-minute and on the hourly, Bitcoin broke bullish just a little while ago. We had this downtrend of resistance that we were looking at and have been looking at for the last couple of days here, with some touches up here, some touches back over here, and we finally did break out around 2:55 to 3 in the morning Eastern Standard Time last night. From there, guys, Bitcoin rallied from the trading zone. It was in around $10,300 to $10,450, all the way up to around $10,790. We have had a little bit of a correction here over the last 20 to 30 minutes, but that's not that big of a deal, guys. Bitcoin's, of course, going to have to consolidate up here. One thing I will say is that I heard a very, very poetic and wise statement from a fellow named Graham Stephan, and he was quoting someone else yesterday. He said, "The longer it takes to build a business, the more likely it is to last for a long time." And I think the same thing is true for rallies here, guys. The longer it takes for a rally to form and build and grow and mature, the longer that rally is going to continue for, and the more of those gains are going to be locked in and made. And I think that's what we're looking at here sometimes when we see a Bart Simpson pattern. And I'm by no means talking about this pattern right here. I'm simply talking about in general. Sometimes when you see the market rally as quickly as it did here and then just flatten out and then just straight up flatten off like it has here, a lot of times this right here, the way that this is formed, can be a warning sign, an early warning sign of a Bart Simpson pattern. Now, I'm not necessarily saying that's what's going to happen here. A lot of the technicals have turned bullish, so even if we do Bart down, we're probably going to still be in an uptrend. But I did want to bring that up because that's such a poetic quote for your life, and also here for Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, because I think it applies. But anyway, enough with the philosophy. What do the technicals say, guys? Bitcoin is, of course, looking relatively bullish right now. We're above a lot of important technical indicators. As you guys know, I love the 20 EMA, and lately I really like it on the hourly chart and the 4-hourly chart. Bitcoin likes being above this moving average when it's in an uptrend and below it when it's in a downtrend. Bitcoin did come down and get support off of the hourly moving average and break to the upside using it as support last night. That's a really big win for Bitcoin, and the same thing is true here on the 4-hourly chart. As you guys can see here, Bitcoin loves being above this when it's in an uptrend. Right when it falls below it, guys, guess what? It's in a downtrend. But guess what happened last night, guys? Bitcoin came down again and tested support on the 20 EMA that we broke through in yesterday's video. I mentioned this in yesterday's video as part of the bullish scenario, that Bitcoin does need to get above this. And I believe what I said is that if it can stay above this for 12, 16, 20, 24 hours, then we're probably going to see a bullish breakout. And guys, that's what I said, and that's exactly what happened. Bitcoin managed to stay above this 20 EMA on the 4-hourly chart for 12, 16, 20, 24 hours a day. And we did eventually have a breakout, probably partially resultant in that. We saw Bitcoin come down here and test this as support, and we have now broken bullish. Continuing with the theme of the 20 exponential moving average, there's one more thing that we need to do as it relates to it, guys. As you know, the 20 EMA is a great way to figure out whether or not Bitcoin's in an uptrend. If you haven't figured that out by now, guys, I promise it'll get easier as it goes, but Bitcoin loves being above this moving average when it is in an uptrend. This is very clear. This is February. This is the beginning of July. All of this time, Bitcoin was above it and Bitcoin was uptrending. And guys, guess where Bitcoin is right now? It is testing this level as a level of resistance. If we can break through this, guys, this is the final confirmation that I will be looking for to see see Bitcoin move into an uptrend. There may be one more that we'll discuss here in just a second, but this is one of the last major ones that I'm looking for to confirm that Bitcoin is in a new uptrend. Like I say, guys, if Bitcoin is bearish and it hasn't proven to me that it is now bullish, then I'm still going to err on the side of bearishness. And I am feeling relatively bullish now, 24 hours after yesterday's video, because of what has developed over the last 24 hours, and because it looks like that bullish scenario that we talked about in yesterday's video has played out. But I still need some confirmation. This is one of them. I want to see Bitcoin get above this. One more confirmation that I want to see, guys, is yes, Bitcoin's MACD down here on the daily chart has reversed. And if you guys are in CT2A and you've watched the video on MACD and a couple of the other ones, like the Heikinashi video actually, you will know that the reversal in the histogram on the MACD is one of the most powerful and important signals that you will get on Bitcoin charts. And we have seen a reversal here in the last 48 hours. This is important. But the next thing I want to see is for this to cross bullish. I want to see Bitcoin break above this moving average, and then following that, I want to see a bullish cross on the MACD. And whenever this right here happens, that bullish cross on the MACD, whenever that happens, I will officially be bullish on Bitcoin. I'm going to be pretty bullish after this breaks, but this will be the final confirmation. So guys, watch out for those two confirmations. If we get both of those, we're well and truly into an uptrend, and then we can start looking at breaking price targets like this downtrend, $12,800, 13, 13.8, 14, etc. And guys, I do want to mention one more thing, and that is that Bitcoin does appear to be getting resistance not only on that 20 EMA out on the daily chart. A lot of times when Bitcoin's getting resistance on important moving averages, it's also getting resistance on a Fibonacci level. And guys, when I talk about gut feeling in CT2A, when I talk about gut feeling in this video, this is what I'm talking about. Prior to the recording of this video, I had not planned on talking about Fibonacci, but I just had a feeling by looking at the chart that it was going to be testing one of these levels. And lo and behold, guys, guess what? Bitcoin is testing the level at $10,700, the halfway point actually on the Fibonacci. And guys, even though 0.5 is not even technically a Fibonacci level unless you use 1 and 2 divided to get that level, it is one that is used on the indicator. It is one that people look at, and it is therefore an important one. Also, just the concept of a halfway retracement is also going to be a natural level of resistance. So I want to see Bitcoin get through this and the 20 EMA out on the daily chart. Always keep an eye on the Fibonacci, because a lot of times if you don't look at it, you're going to be missing something important. Furthermore, guys, I do want to mention one more thing, and that is on the Fibonacci as well. Bitcoin last night broke something important also. It broke the 61.8% Fibonacci level, which was serving as our resistance in the top of this trading pattern that we were in over the last 3 or 4 days. So that's another big win for Bitcoin. You guys, if you know anything about Fibonacci, if you're in the course and you've watched this video on Fibonacci retracement, then you will know that the 61.8% Fibonacci level is the most important Fibonacci level, because it's one of the first ones you can actually calculate. It's the inverse of the inverse of phi, if you know mathematics. But anyway, guys, moving right along, conclusion time. I am pretty bullish on Bitcoin right now, at least for the short term. I want to see Bitcoin rally and break through that 4-hourly EMA. I want to see Bitcoin rally and break through that daily EMA, as you can see right here. I want to see this bullish cross on the MACD, as you can see down here. And from there, I want to see Bitcoin come up, test this downtrend, and hopefully break it. If we come up here and reject off of this and head lower, then this rally that we're building right now is all for naught. I want to see Bitcoin break that. That's very important. So if you want my opinion on the market, I'm relatively bullish on Bitcoin for the next 3, 4, 5, 6 days, and I am going to be looking for a long position as soon as Bitcoin breaks that 20 EMA. Before we move on though, guys, there is one more thing that I want to mention, and perhaps I should have brought this up earlier, but that is that Bitcoin has broken bullish out of this pattern, but guys, Bitcoin has not broken bullish out of this bear flag right here. For the sake of completedness, I have to show you this. This is technically a bear flag, and this does technically insinuate that Bitcoin should be falling lower. Now, I'm not necessarily convinced that's what's going to happen, but as far as the technicals are concerned, this right here is not broken out all the way yet, just because of where we tested resistance. I want to see Bitcoin also get above this level. This is a third confirmation. Like I said, this should have gone earlier in the video. Apologies for that. Watch out for that pattern. Anyway, moving right along here, guys, we've got a really great news story. I love seeing news stories like this, especially when they're involved in cryptocurrency, because it means not only is something amazing happening, it also means that cryptocurrency is involved, and when those two come together, great things happen, guys. You know that is true. So in this news article, Fidelity's charity arm has received over $100 million in crypto donations, guys. That is absolutely incredible. As they said in YouTube Rewind, the most disliked video in human history, I'm so proud of this community. Fidelity's charity arm, Fidelity Charitable, great name, said last month that it has received more than $100 million in cryptocurrency donations since 2015. That's in 3 years, guys. That sounds like a long time, but 3 years is not a lot of time. That's $30+ million a year, and you guys know that Bitcoin has been accelerating. Its growth has been accelerating. The number of people in Bitcoin has been growing. So a lot of that's probably come in the last couple of years, which means that there's probably like $20-30 million going to Fidelity, which isn't even a player in the cryptocurrency space just yet. Their platform of their cryptocurrency exchange isn't even launched yet. Big deal. I love seeing this. Now I'm going to be very brief on this and just read one more line here, but I do want to go ahead and dive into this a little bit more, because in total, more than 106 million worth of cryptocurrencies has been granted to Fidelity Charitable since it first began accepting this form of donation, according to the firm's annual report published late last month. Guys, that's absolutely awesome. Let's keep news stories coming like that. There are a lot of very wealthy people here in the cryptocurrency space, and I'm not going to tell you guys how to use your money as the same way I wouldn't want you telling me how to use my money, but I think it's a good thing for us to strive for, to donate more to good causes and try to make the world a better place with what we've done. Because personally, guys, I'm not going to get too much into my beliefs, but I will tell you this. I think if we're alive and we're enjoying our lives, it is our duty to make sure that other people can do the same. So let's see if we can continue doing that, guys. We're probably going to be running a charity live stream relatively soon. I love those things. We've already raised over $400 for the local homeless shelter. We're probably going to be doing one of those again relatively soon. So watch out for that. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. Anyway, guys, on to the big news story of the day. Let's cut our teeth on this because Binance reveals Venus, its own project to rival Facebook's Libra. Top cryptocurrency exchange Binance is launching an open blockchain project, Venus, focused on developing localized stablecoins worldwide. And guys, one of the big reasons why this is important is not even because of the project, it's because it's a rival to Facebook's Libra. And I don't know about you guys, but there's been a lot of discussion in the Discord server about Facebook's Libra and about Facebook as a company itself and the problems that Facebook can bring to cryptocurrency with Libra. I was actually listening in on a debate in the Discord server between a couple of our members talking about whether or not Facebook alone as a company could destroy Bitcoin. And I personally don't think that's even remotely possible. But the point that one person was making was that Facebook has a lot of cash on hand. And during that debate, I looked it up. Facebook has $45 billion of cash on hand. So in theory, this person stated that they could buy up a bunch of Bitcoin and short it and sell it and short the market and crash Bitcoin. And then at the same time, do a lot of development and push Libra to try and take over Bitcoin with Libra. And I don't think that's possible. But the fact is, Facebook is a sketchy company and I'm not really a fan of them doing Libra. I mean, this is not good news for Bitcoin. I'm not very happy with this. So seeing Binance revealing Venus, this is a breath of fresh air, guys. We're going to go ahead and dive into this. In an announcement published today, August 19th, the exchange argues it is well positioned to launch a currency ecosystem in the light of its existing public chain technology, Binance Chain. A wide user base and already established global compliance measures are all part of the reason why they argue this. Leveraging existing know-how, the exchange says it's seeking partnership with governments, corporations, technology firms, and other blockchain projects in order to develop a new currency ecosystem that will empower both developed and developing countries. And as you guys know, I'm probably always going to be a pseudo Bitcoin maximalist. I think there are some advantages that altcoins bring to the table, and Bitcoin in the future may be replaced. I don't know that. But in general, I am all for Bitcoin. Literally, pretty much all of my portfolio right now, my investing portfolio, is in Bitcoin. But this is still a good thing simply because it can be a rival to Libra. Right now, Libra is relatively unrivaled, and because Facebook likes to pretend that they're one of many committee members on Libra, but they're putting all the funding in, they control the project and they can do whatever they want with it, no matter what they tell Congress. Anyway, the exchange's vision for the project, per the announcement, and guys, this is important, is to build a new open alliance and sustainable community that enlists partners who will wield influence on a global scale. And guys, since I've said good things about this, I also have to tell you what the bad things are in my humble opinion, and that is that we don't know a whole lot about this project just yet, but if it is just like Libra and it's just being owned by Binance, I mean, that's a little bit better because Binance hopefully has the best interests of Bitcoin and the cryptocurrency community in mind. But at the same time, guys, the entire reason why we love Bitcoin, the entire reason why we're following this market that is trading at $10,666 right now is because we love decentralization, because we love the idea of a cryptocurrency revolution that has no one at the helm. That's what we want. That's what we love. That's the whole idea of this. So I really want to make sure that Bitcoin stays on top. I don't want Libra or Venus, either one of them, overtaking Bitcoin. And honestly, I don't think that's even possible, so we shouldn't have that much of an issue with it. But guys, there's not a whole lot of news on this. There's not a whole lot of, it's not very clear what Venus is just yet because this has just been announced literally this morning, 7 hours ago, as we can see here. And this is all we've gotten so far. I encourage you guys to pause the video and read this. And we will be diving into this more and more as the news comes out. But guys, like I said, we're here for Bitcoin. We're here for cryptocurrency. We're here for decentralization. At least I am. I don't want to speak for you, but I have a feeling you are too. And at the end of the day, guys, anything that usurps that, even if it's a potential money-making opportunity for Binance or Facebook or even us, I think we should take the high road and say, you know what? It's not all about money-making. A lot of us are here to make money, but that's not the only reason that we're here. We're here for the technology. We're here for what Bitcoin is doing for the world. We're here for the potential amazing benefits that it can bring. And also, guys, we're just here because it's cool. Let me tell you something. I remember when I got into cryptocurrency, it was just cool. That was one of the main reasons I got into it. Bitcoin and the way it works is just really freaking awesome. But anyway, guys, tell me in the comment section down below what you think of this news. What do you think of Facebook's Libra also? I haven't covered this much on the channel, which is definitely something that I need to improve on. But guys, like I said, tell me in the comment section down below what you think of that. And also, guys, if you did enjoy the video, make sure you check the link in the description down below and check out the Cryptocurrency Technical Analysis Academy. There are 33 videos in here, and starting as of today, I'm going to start revamping CT2A. This product is well worth the $159 that it goes for after the August 2019 coupon code link down below, guys, it is worth like 3-4 times that much. You can talk to people in the Discord server and they're all going to tell you that. If you already know about CT2 and you're hesitant on joining, join the Discord server, talk to some of the people that are in the course. I'm not paying them to say anything that they're saying it because they love the product. But with that said, I am going to be revamping the product, I am going to be revamping the course, and what that means is that every single video in this course is going to be remade, it's going to be edited a lot better, and there's going to be a complete revamp in the way the videos are structured, scripted, and produced, guys. This is going to be absolutely amazing. There's going to be a lot of content added into here, and guys, this is the awesome thing. Since my name is Jeb and not Electronic Arts, that's not a DLC. Everybody who's already in CT2A, they are going to get all of this new content completely 100% for free. They don't have to pay for it because, guys, the principle from the very beginning with CT2A has been if you are a part of the Academy, if you are a student of the Academy, you get all current and all future content for one price. There are no future charges. So everything that is ever added to this course will be available to every single student in the course right now. If you guys join the course right now, you're going to get a couple things. You're going to be getting an amazing resource which will teach you just about everything you need to know about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency trading, and you'll be able to reference this daily so that you guys can really start to hone in your Bitcoin technical analysis skills and be able to call breakouts like this and understand why the market moves the way it does and be able to start making trades, and profitably at that. So guys, like I said, if you have any doubts about joining us over here, join the Discord server down below and talk to some people that are in the Academy, or you can shoot me an email at cryptojeb@gmail.com and I will clear up any questions you have, guys. There is a 14-day money-back refund guarantee if you watch less than 30% of the course material, because I don't want you watching the entire course and then wanting a refund. That just wouldn't be fair to me. So guys, if you want, you can use that as your trial period. Jump on in the course and you'll see how valuable it is. I don't think you're going to want to use that refund policy because no one really does, but if you do, it is there for you. Anyway, guys, I'm really looking forward to seeing you join the Academy, and also really looking forward to going through and revamping a lot of these videos. A lot of these videos are like 10, 11 months old, and they're amazing. They're phenomenal. I love the content in them. They're very well made as they are, but I'm really looking forward to making the product even better for students that are in the Academy now and in the future. And guys, one last thing. Remember, since you get access to all current and all future content for no charge, that means that when I'm done with this revamp and the course price rises to at least $249, another $50, not only if you join now will you be getting access to all that new content, you're also not going to have to pay the new price when the course does actually have the price increase. So keep that in mind as well, guys. But anyway, guys, that is pretty much going to wrap it up for today's video. Like I said, if you have any questions, shoot me an email or join the Discord server and talk to some of the students in there. See what they think. Get some real testimony. I can flash some up on screen, but you're probably just not going to believe me. Go ahead and get it for yourself. Join the Discord server, see what they have to say. I know what they're going to say, so go ahead and do it. But anyway, guys, like I said, that is going to wrap it up for today's video. Tell me in the comment section down below what you think of today's analysis. What do you think of today's news? I really want to hear your opinions on the comment section down below. But anyway, guys, that is pretty much going to do it for today's video. I do want to thank each and every single last one of you for watching as always, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.